Hello, my babies. I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm my lonely night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say. Okay, so I think you got the picture. I love you, my little babies. I hope you're enjoying the history videos. And today is the day that you're going to write your Moodle quiz. So quick, open book, democracy out of 10. Where are you going to find it? Under term 3, the second thing from the top, under term 3 Moodle. Okay. Then after you have done your quiz, I want you to start doing 2 things for me that are going to be a little bit time consuming, but the reason that I do it is that it makes you remember things, and then when it comes to the test you don't have to study because you have spent all the time doing these 2 things. All right, the first thing is you are going to draw the South African flag. Okay, now I don't need an A4 size like this. I'd like you to use half a page. All right, you don't have to use the whole half a page for the flag. Okay, let's say that's half a page. All right, you can use just under half a page if you want to draw your flag and make a little flag post. Okay, colored brown with the little strings and the flag waving in the wind. If you want the artists amongst us can make a little wavy flag. The rest of us just draw your flag and put your little flag post with the pole and maybe a little grass under the pole. Okay, so that you are going to find. I'm just going to our textbook. Now, next time we are going to do the purpose of the Constitution. But if you go past Parliament, past rights and responsibilities, okay, good citizenship, Fatima, Pius Langa, research biography, yay, you're getting a project, whoop, whoop. You will then get to the symbols of South Africa. Isn't scrolling fun? So good for the eyesight. Not. Okay, national symbols. So this is all happening just so that I can find the page number for you in case you don't have a picture of a flag or a flag at home. All right, so there's your flag. There's a little wavy one over there. All right, I don't want you to draw it upside down, but they do say if you fly a flag vertically, then you need to still remember to have the black V on the top. But when you draw your flag, you will see there, you need to have the black triangle on the left and the red on the top and the blue on the bottom and so on. Okay, so I want you to draw, just write the date and the heading, South African flag, and then draw your flag, not too big, not too small, but I want you to do the bright colors. Okay, because I don't want your red to be all light red and it looks like this, pink and pastel, and your yellow looks like lemon, and your blue looks like a light blue. I don't know. Let me give you an example, this one here. Okay, now I love twisties, so you can use twisties. Okay, this one is not too bad, but you can see that the red and the black could have been brighter. So just like really work those muscles when you color in, hey? So that you can get it nice and bright and dark. And for me, the twisties work the best, but you can use whatever you like. Wax ground is going to make all those blobs and things on your pages, and the page is going to stick together. But twisties, if you want to waste your cookies on it, by all means, but it's only going to be small. So if I take a ruler, right, if you're going to do a half a page, one, it's going to be about 21 centimeters wide by about 11 centimeters long. Okay. Otherwise, you can make it a little smaller. You can make it 15 centimeters by 11 centimeters. All right. Would be about like this size. And then you'll have your flagpole colored in brown. But the big thing is it must look like our flag. Okay, it mustn't be all pastel-y. It must be bright, dark, and bold like South Africans are. Okay. Then the other thing you're going to start working on is drawing the coat of arms. All right. Now I'm going to quickly show you in the textbook, page before the flag. Now don't worry about writing what the meaning of the flag and everything is. We're still going to get there. I'm just saying we start the drawings now. By the time we get there, it won't take us too long. And what I always say to you, if you're a person like me and you just get a bit bored with coloring in and it's not really your thing, even if you're good at it, do it while you watch TV. Okay, because coloring is something you don't need your brain for, don't need any gray matter. Maybe you'll need a gray coloring pencil, but you don't need any brain power. So just do that kind of tedious, boring stuff. Okay, let me take away the word boring because history's so exciting. But do the tedious manual labor while you watch TV and then you won't feel like you're suffering. Okay, so this is our coat of arms and I'd like you to have, it's like a badge for our country. I'd like you to have this heading, coat of arms, or you can have South African coat of arms with the date. Now, I don't want you to do it like this has been done in the book, as in the following. I don't want you to draw the coat of arms and then try to label it all the way around. Okay, because you will see, I'm going to now unshare the screen. Okay, so if you look at this book again, beautiful book and everything, but if you look at, there's the coat of arms. Now this person had to write so tiny, and then how are you going to study from that? And it's all scribbly and squished. So even though this looks beautiful, this doesn't work for me or for you for studying purposes. So what you're going to do, okay, now I just did some scribbles here. But what you're going to do is you're going to take one page of your book. So take a double page, open up, okay? One page, you draw the coat of arms, okay? Date, heading, South African coat of arms. And then you draw it beautifully, color it in, make it look like a, okay, there's the rising sun, the eagle, knopkieries, motto, etc. Okay. Then on the next page, you put a heading, key. And now what you do is you number the symbols. 1 is the rising sun. 2 is the secretary bird. Did I just say eagle just now? Crap, rewind. Okay. Secretary bird. Can't see backwards. Okay, well that's because my scribble doesn't look anything like it, but number 3 is a protea. So then you put your key. Okay, and you just put your numbers here. You can put them in squares or circles, or you can put your numbers and highlight them. And then here for the key, from 1 to 9, you write down what it is, the rising sun, and then you copy from the textbook what it symbolizes. But as I say, I'm going to teach this work to you, but it'd be nice to get a head start on drawing your beautiful flag and drawing your beautiful coat of arms. And while you're drawing it, you are taking note of the symbols. And then when you're writing your key, you are learning what those symbols are and what they represent. So sometimes, well, I always say write it, remember it. And the way that I've taught you to study is to make notes, write. Keywords, keywords, keywords. Okay, because if you write it down, you're not just reading it, you are reading it, then you're thinking about it, then you're taking your pen, then you are thinking about it again to write it down. While you're doing that, you are trying to remember it, and you're also making the shapes of the word, so that's another sense that's working there. And so it just makes sense to write them down, repeat it if you want to do well. Okay, so it's the coat of arms, date, heading, put your numbers 1 to 9, make a key 1 to 9 with the heading and what it represents. And then when we get to that part of our work, then I will teach you and explain all of it to you. Okay, so what are we doing today? Quickly, Moodle quiz, then start doing your flag, and then the next time you have time, you start doing your coat of arms. Okay, so everybody's going to now leave the film set, and I'm going to say over and out. Look, I'm going to use real ones this time. Cut! Not get that too close to my bunny ears.